That's amazing. Yeah, I'm happy for y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got any advice for me as a single person right now on how to find my person?
Don't necessarily look for somebody to make you happy. Do what makes you happy. Mm-hmm. Work on Caleb. Work on all the things that you think you need to work on before you get in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Work on those things, because as soon as you start working on those things, it will put you in the place that you need to be to see who you need to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So work on you first, and the people around you will notice. They'll notice that, oh, you know what?
He looks different.
He's ready. He looks like he's happy. He's motivated in his work, which you've always been. You know, that's what I admire about you. So it's just keep being Caleb, and then work on the things that you want to work on and make yourself happy first.
Growing up, I've always had this really naive idea that I will grow with whoever I'm supposed to be with. Mm-hmm. So whether I'm going through like crazy times or whatever, that person will like stick by me the whole way.
Yeah, you will grow with that person.
So hearing that I should just work on me and get better, and then they're gonna recognize that. See that and be like, wait, I want that happiness too. It's kind of like you can see my struggle too and still be like,
yeah, I'm not saying that people have to be 100%, because we're never going to be 100%. Everyone is always working on something or learning something, which you should be, because if you're not learning every day, then what are you doing? Like, what is life if you're not willing to learn, willing to move, willing to progress? So the more you do that, the people that are actually doing those things will be like, hey, I'm doing the same thing. Like, he could be compatible for me, Yeah. So you want somebody by your side that wants to grow. Yeah. With you and without you. Yeah. Period. They want to grow. True. So, there's going to be movement. And you have somebody just stuck in their ways, there's no movement. So we're not going to go anywhere.
People move in different ways, though.
They do.
There are some people who are just slower in their movement. Yeah. They still move, but it's just slow.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, take out the trash. You're like, all right.
All right. 3 days later.
No. Not 3 days, but maybe an hour later. Mm-hmm. Because they're focused on trying to figure something out or whatever the case is.
Right. Well, it depends. Some people call that procrastination. But I guess it depends on how you look at life and how you feel, what's your time frame, like what's priority for you. Like, what do you do when you first wake up in the morning? Like, you have to set those priorities for yourself. Yeah. And then you will move the way you need to move. Yeah. So if trash is the last thing of the day, at least it's on the list. Right. Get it done. But the other things that's on your list, the top, did you get those things done?
But the other person needs to be patient, though.
Yeah. Patience is important.
Yeah. And see that, I know I want him to move this now.
Yeah.
But it's not at the top of his list now.
That's why I make a honey-do list.
Okay.
Yeah. So I put a list on the mirror in the restroom, honey-do, and make a list. And when he gets to it, he just erases it off.
That's for your husband.
Yeah. Yeah. Because a lot of time with men, they don't want you to come at them and be like, I need you to do this, I need you to do this. They're not listening to that. They're ignoring you. They're thinking about whatever they're thinking about at the time. And as soon as you walk away, they're not going to remember anything you said. And so instead of doing that and getting frustrated, like, are you listening to me? I'm going to make a list. I'm going to put it visible where you can see it. That way you know it needs to be done. And I'm not telling you directly, so you don't feel like you're being bossed around. You can do it at your own discretion. But for me, as long as it gets done, I'm happy. Yeah. Right?
And the timing doesn't matter to you. It's just that it gets done.
No. If it needs a time, I'll put a date by it.
Honeydew.
Yeah, honeydew list. If it has to be done by Friday, I'll put things to do before Friday. Right. Honeydew list. But if it's just things that need to be done, I'll just put on there.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I never heard about the honeydew.
It works. It does work. Yeah.
I see.
I even use it for my son.